There we are. What up, what up? Yo, 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 yo. We are live. Bada bing, bada boom. What up, what up? There we go, there we go. What up, what up? There we go. Dot, 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 dot. Now, now. Dot, dot, dot. Where is it at? Put this in that playlist. New. Save. Yo, Mason, what's going on, buddy? What up, what up? What up? Good there, redirect. Bye. Let's see. Oh my gosh. So happy when 21. Yeah, I seen that. I was happy for him. Wonton, what's up, buddy? Okay. What up, what up? Hopefully everybody's doing well. We are back at it. Darren beat the fuck out of Luke. Yeah, shocker. Shocker. Let's put this up. There we go. Ready for Paris card? You goddamn right I am. You are goddamn right. I am so ready. Whoa. Luke was out cold? He sure was. Again, shocker. Luke's not a straight boxer. Ruffy, Benoit. I'm very excited for that matchup. Actually, I have my play. I just got done with them. I have them all done. Let me see. Shareable link. Let's go. Oh, shoot. I don't even have it open. That's cool. Dylan Dennis got a good sub. Sure did. If only he could have actually, continued fighting. Put this in the chat. Pin it. That is the playlist for UFC France. Check it out. Imavov knocking his ass out. I don't think so. I think he's in trouble. I worked today and spent time with the family. If you guys can, please slap that like button. I don't know why it's so fucking dim in here. I have my light on and my phone. I don't know. Whatever. Angry Kitty is back. What's my favorite sport? MMA. Second is NFL. Football, really. Carlos Condit, GOAT. He's incredible. Love Carlos Condit. Oh, you know what? We are live. Send this to the members. Live. Notre Dame lost. Sure did. Who's your favorite football team? I don't really have a team. I used to be a Green Bay Packers fan, but I fucking hate that organization, so I don't like them at all. My favorite player of all time is Aaron Rodgers. I grew up a Green Bay fan. Love him. Yeah. I know they traded for Micah Parsons, incredible, but they threw a bitch fit when you're two-time MVP quarterback at the time, wanted a contract. You threw a big temper tantrum about it. You're going to keep players for him. You won one fucking Super Bowl with that team is disgusting to me. Yes, it takes a team to win a Super Bowl. It's not on one guy. Um, and now that he's gone, you spend money on the team. Fuck you. Pisses me off. Pisses me off. You couldn't get your guy help. Couldn't get a defense for him. Disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, Notre Dame, they looked weird. The defense looked pretty good at times. The corners, I don't trust at all. Quarterback, I don't really know a lot about right now. He's weird to me. The Dennis, what's up? What's up? Do you think Ivo Aslan and Junior Tafa will really co-main event UFC Perth? I fucking hope not. Oh boy, I hope not. Hope you were doing well. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, God, I hope not. That fight is awful. Oh, Junior Tafa. Let's see. Do they have it on the lineup as co-main? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's on my birthday too. That is an awful co-main. I mean, you have to put somebody else. You have to, right? I mean, ooh, how many fights are on this? 14. You can't add any more either. There's no way you can put Junior Tafa, Ivo Aslan on the co-main. Dude, that's craziness. I think they changed co-main later. Whoo, they need to hurry their ass up. That is a really bad I would rather see. The thing is like you can't really put the Jimmy Crute fight there because Ivan hasn't won a fight in the UFC and he's looked really bad. So are you gonna put Jack Jenkins and Ramon? I'm pretty sure they're both coming off of losses as well. I mean, you can't do. I guess you do Jake Matthews, Neil Magny. That should be your co-main. I got who do you got in the main? Bitch boy. Okay. I have Narsadine by KO. I have KO by submission. D, you are a weird person. Weird person. Really love Ivo Aslan, but they are so new in the UFC Junior Tafa 2. They're not new. They're not new to the UFC. Like, Junior's had 6 fights. Ivo's had 4. Like, they're not new. So that mean if the fight is going to be co-main, it's going to be 5 rounds. Ivo versus Tafa. Ugh. It's three 5-minute rounds. It's 3 rounds, 5 minutes. So it won't be a 5-rounder. Of course you do. Otherwise you have terrible picks. Then get off my channel. If you don't like who I'm picking, get off. Brendan Allen outstruck Imavov. If Brendan Allen can outstrike him and have moments in the fight and the grappling, so can Kai. Brendan Allen's awful. 5 rounds would be terrible. Did you watch Junior Tafa in his last fight? Holy shit, he looked bad. He looked so bad. Holy moly. Appreciate you. If you guys can slap that like button, it'd help out a lot. Appreciate you. Have my playlist right here. Who I think is going to win in UFC Paris. Check it out. Check it out. Down, 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 down. Like I said, we got a bunch of fight announcements. Edwards, Prates, JDM, Makachev. Junior Tafa's conditioning isn't even enough for 3 rounds. Dude, you're correct. It's so bad. It's so bad that you would think he would work on it because a little bit would fix, it would do something. It's so bad. Kevin Christian or Billy Elkana, who do I think's going to win? Billy Elkana, he's the one who just got submitted by, what's his name? Bogdan Guskov. Billy didn't look great. Let me see. Billy Elkana. Yeah. Guskov. Yep. I hate Billy. Yeah. Yeah. Christian, I don't know. You know, he's 6'7". He showed some pretty good stuff on the Contender Series, the submission he had, the triangle armbar. But he hasn't really fought anyone. Like, he's an 18-5 guy that he fought when he's 5-2, an armbar again. But again, we don't really know. He's finished by a guy that was 2-0 back in 2016. He had a 5-year gap there, I believe. Yeah, 5-year gap. I don't know. That one's a little weird. But Billy Elkana didn't look great in the Ibo fight. Neither did Ibo. I'd probably go Kevin Christian in that matchup, to be honest. But he beat Ibo Aslan unanimous decision. Yeah. Taryn, what's up, buddy? Lolita, what's up? How you doing? Appreciate you. Super chats on the name of the game. I think they will test Billy in this fight. Yeah. Again, decent grappling. Cardio is all right. We don't really know a ton with Kevin. Obviously, he was on the Contender Series, like I just said. Got to finish in the second round. But I don't know. He's a little risky at times. He takes a little bit of chances. Billy's at least safe, technical, doesn't take a ton of chances. It's not going to be a great fight, I don't think. Billy is 6'3", Kevin is 6'7". Billy sucks? Yeah. Yeah, Billy's not great. Strickland beat Imavov? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I believe right after he took the Jared Cannonier fight. Right after he fought Jared Cannonier, I mean. Or was it the opposite? He fought Imavov and then fought Cannonier. Oh, that co-main is so bad. Oh, my goodness. So bad. Kason, what's up? Captain Pilot, what's up? And what are you thinking about Modestas Bukauskas versus Paul Craig? To me, Bukauskas wins by decision or TKO. I 100% agree, Denise. I also do have the Dennis. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I do have the breakdown video right there in the playlist in the chat. But yeah, I like Modestas a lot. If he's hesitant, hesitant, I think could get him in some trouble. I think he needs to just fight like he's been fighting. He'll be okay. From the U.S., yes, I am. Am I delusional for favored Edwards over Prates? Personally, I would say yes. I think Edwards doesn't throw enough to keep Prates off of him or hesitant. I think Prates probably second or third round finish. Yo, dude, Islam versus JDM prediction. I got JDM by TKO. I have JDM getting absolutely submitted. He makes too many mistakes. Whether he's able to get out of these ground positions, he still gets down there, and you see how fast Islam is able to get submissions. I like Islam a lot. I just rewatched the Marcano fight. Moments for Marcano on the feet. Really nothing big landed, but on the ground, it was instantly, as soon as Islam got that position, done. And again, JDM still makes mistakes on the ground. It doesn't matter if he's able to get himself back up. There's some fighters you can't make those mistakes. And I think Islam is one of those guys. It was a long time ago in USA, California. Okay. And Imavov beat Adesanya. MMA math is useless. Correct. Umar versus Mara Batista is so bad matchup. I think Umar versus Petr Yan would be better. I agree. But in the matchmaking, spot, Mara Batista beat Patchy Mix. Like, Mara Batista's on a pretty good win streak. So, yeah, I like Umar in that matchup, but Bautista, I do think, could make that fight weird. Who would you pick between JDM and Carlos Prates? Prates. Cleaner, more power. JDM doesn't have big power. Yes, he has good power and good boxing, but he's not like a one-punch guy. I can't blame you in the slightest, but I can see Edwards pulling and Ian Gary on Prates. I don't think Edwards has enough volume to do that. So, I get the point, but I don't think he has enough volume. He doesn't ever throw a lot. Islam by sub round 1, great fight though. Correct. Cannonier, Allen, Adesanya. Barba, okay. Nice to meet you. Appreciate you. JDM, no doubt. No doubt. That's crazy. Poets on a winner? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think Alex Pereira wins. Prates by KO. Yep. He just works too much. The only way he loses against Edwards if he's overly aggressive. That's it. I want listening English people. Okay. Estevan versus Nascimento prediction. I like Estevan. He does make a little bit of mistakes in the stand up where Nascimento's probably gonna fight him. I hope they grapple because I think Nascimento's really good. Obviously, a really good grappler. But Estevan, typically when he gets these guys down, he's really, really good. His cardio's a bit of an issue. His weight's a little bit of an issue. It all really depends. I'll pick JDM against Carlos. Okay. What about MVP versus Carlos? MVP. Too big, too fast, too long. Yeah. Marcano was no match for Islam. Correct. Gomes putting his hands and feet on that newcomer on Saturday. I think the newcomer finishes Gomes. I live in Germany. I'm German. Appreciate you. Even if Islam is new at 155, 170, yeah. Islam is really good striking. Again, if he flat out just boxes JDM, he might be in a little bit of trouble. JDM's more of a technical boxer. But even Bilal, who's a shit-ass striker, was able to touch JDM at times. If he can touch him, so can Islam. Islam has way more power than Bilal. Leaning JDM a bit, but I can 100% see Islam snatching up some slick submission out of nowhere. 100%. I heard David Martinez will KO Rob Font. I'm here for it. Oh, I'm fucking here for it. Borralho win TKO. I agree. John Dog, what's up, buddy? Do you think Islam beats Ian Gary at welterweight? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because Ian Gary, he's been more of a wrestler nowadays. I know he just struck with Carlos Prates, but that's short notice. Stayed long, stayed technical. It's okay. But like MVP, he grappled. Jeff Neal, he grappled. He's gonna probably try to strike with Islam, and I don't think he would be safe. That might be one of the harder matchups for Islam because Gary has good game plans, but I like Islam in that one. Islam, no. Appreciate you, John. Again, if you guys can, slap that like button. Appreciate you. It helps the channel so much. You seem like kind of guy who likes horror movies. I love horror movies. Absolutely, Ryan. Love them. I wouldn't even be mad if Islam wins because I'd be looking forward to him putting Gary in a swisher. I'm here for that. Alexander Hernandez versus Diego Fierro prediction. Alexander Hernandez. I think his cardio is a little bit better. I like Fierro. I think Fierro will look good at points. But I just think in the end, Hernandez will win. I love horror movies as well. John, hell yeah, buddy. Islam versus Shavkat. I think Shavkat's his hardest fight, but I still have Islam. No, that's not true. I said that way too fast. I think Shavkat's his hardest fight. I don't know who I would pick. I like Shavkat. I have a lot of good horror movie recommendations. Ooh, okay. What's your top 5 horror movies? Top 5 horror movies? Ooh. My first favorite horror movie of all time, people aren't going to like this, but is I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. First horror movie I ever seen. I have a lot of nostalgia with it. So I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Dead Silence, Devil's Rejects, Ready or Not. And I'm going to say the New Word, 2009, Friday the 13th. Love it. Was born at where? All right. Abu Aslan is very popular in Turkey with 500K Instagram followers and hype, but he did poorly in his last 2 fights. If he loses this one, could his popularity keep him from being cut from the UFC? Well, I think he's a bit young, and I think that's obviously really going to help him. He's 2-2 in the UFC. I think he's 29, so he's not crazy young. Still hasn't hit his potential, but if he loses the junior, it's a bit of an issue. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. I would assume he would probably get one more. I don't know why Junior's still in the UFC. He's 2-4. He's been finished 3 times. Why is he in the UFC? I'll never know. Islam is definitely overall more skilled, but Shavkat's durability and size would give him issues, I feel. 100% agreed. House of a Thousand Corpse and Wrong Turn #1. I love Wrong Turn #1. I don't like House of a Thousand Corpse. I prefer Devil's Rejects. Gabriel Bonfim versus Randy Brown. I love Randy Brown in that fight. Charles Jourdain versus Davey Grant. I like Jourdain. Live many different religion. Oh, okay. The scariest horror movie I've seen are Gaja Haunted Asylum, Kavit, Lake Mungo, and The Sadness. The only one I've ever seen out of those is Lake Mungo. They give Ibo a big chance with Billy, a kind of match, but he lose. Yeah, yeah. I thought on the ground because we've seen a lot of grappling from Billy and again with the Guskov fight. I thought he was going to grapple a little bit because of the big power of Ibo. I don't really know what Ibo was waiting for. Like he's the more powerful striker, so I don't know. I don't know. My top 5 horror movies: Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Halloween, Dead Silence. I fucking love Dead Silence. I'm so happy you said that. Not a big Halloween guy, I gotta be honest. I hate the first Chainsaw Massacre movie, the '74 version. I can't stand that, but I love the one with Jessica Biel. I think it's an incredible movie. On the topic, I can see Islam doing extremely well against JDM, but suffering from his scar tissue opening back up. That cut he got from the Poirier fight will always give him issues. That's very fair. Very fair. Ancient name is Antich. Antich. You should watch the other 3 I recommended. Lake Mungo is creepy, but in my opinion, it's the least creepiest out of 4 on my list. Okay, I'll check those out. You work tomorrow? Yes. I like those demonic horror movies. You know, the ones that have paranormal activities. Those be the real horror movies, in my opinion. Okay, okay. I think if it's done well, yes. But there's not a ton. Like I love Chronicle. I love. There's a sci-fi one where a group of friends do it. I like that one. Got Yep, he got a wait. Raphael is real. Raphael has zero chance. Well, oh yeah, that's the guy from the Contender series. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. I'm curious to see what happens. I'm surprised Raphael's still in the UFC. I gotta be honest. Gonna head out, but you definitely earned a new sub. Have a good one, brother. I really appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Walked out of the '74 movie. I was 17. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that movie. Not a fan at all. Also, if you like space-related horror movies, watch Life. That's a good one. I've heard of that. That's fucking, that's, shoot. Let me see. Space. Yep, Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm a huge Gyllenhaal fan. I love the Zodiac one he's in. There's a lot of good ones. The boxing movie he's in is really good. Anti-Ach. Okay. Okay. I like The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That one's not bad. I seen that one when I was a kid. That was pretty good. You like the Predator movies? I like the one with Adrian Brody. Jesus, I like that one. Yeah, the Predator movies aren't bad. I like the Wrong Turn movies. The number one, the first one I really liked. The second one I grew up with, so I do have a lot of nostalgia for that. Trying to think. I'm trying to think. Davison Figueiredo versus Montel Jackson. Montel Jackson I like. I don't think Davison is the same fighter we know. Well, let's talk first time to people about. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I like the first Halloween. Not first Halloween. I'm not a fan of the Halloween movies. I do like the Rob Zombie ones. To me, it just that nasty, grimy feeling is what I think of Michael Myers. Just grimy, savage. You know, that's just. I think the other movies are overrated, personally, but yeah. Oh, AVP, that one's pretty good too. I like that one. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm a Gyllenhaal fan. I have nostalgia for him because I watched the Disaster movie. He was The Day After Tomorrow when I was a kid. I agree. Same thing. Yep, same thing. Zodiac's one of the best movies of all time to me. Oldie Games, what's up? Hey dude, can you give me a YouTube channel shout out? No. No. I like comedy horror to like Scream and scary movies. Those movies are horror movies, but they're also comedies. Yeah, like one of my favorites is the very first Scary Movie. I think they did that one right. The Wayans brothers are actually coming back and doing it again. I'm very excited for that. I like the first one. Like I said, I like the Screams franchise. Besides the fifth one, I hated the fifth one because you knew who the killer was instantly. Sixth one, I did not like the ending, but I like everything else. Yeah. Oh yeah, Zodiac was a good movie. Yes, it was. Also, Prisoners, very good movie as well. Sad. Different religions are live peacefully together. Oh, okay. Nice beard, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys can slap that subscribe button, super chats are always welcomed. Helps support the channel. Stream every day besides Friday. And I have the entire playlist out for UFC Paris is out right now. Oh yeah, I forgot about Prisoners. That was a very good movie. Yes, it was. Very good movie. What is y'all's favorite martial arts show / movie? Show I don't really know if I have, but movie is probably Never Back Down. What are your most confident picks this week? Ooh, confident picks? That's a fucking tough one. I'm going to be honest. Confident picks? Ooh. Lolita with the $10. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Confident pick? Oh, Sam Patterson. And Andreas Gustafsson. I don't trust Renat Fakhretdinov. So confident pick for sure, Sam Patterson. What part of Indy you from? Laporte. Imavov will beat the shit out of Kyle. I don't see it, but maybe. Have you ever seen the Raid movies? Those are good martial art movies. I have seen them. They are good. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Supervision, you are gone. See you later. No one wants that. You don't talk Americans. What? What's your opinion on Nate Diaz? I love Nate Diaz. He's an OG. I've only seen the Cobra Kai stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. You know, some people have only seen that stuff. It's all right. That's all right. There's old Jackie Chan fighting stuff that he's done because he did his old stunts. I really growing up with Jet Li. I liked him a lot, and Romeo Must Die. I thought that was an incredible movie. I love it. Enter the Dragon is also really, really good. I think the one he also did. There's a lot of really good Jet Li fighting movies. I think they're going to beat Circo so bad, and I think they're going to cut Raphael. It's his last chance. I 100% agree. Imavov shuts Kyle Brain down. I don't think so. Watch movies of DiCaprio, Jake Gyllenhaal, Al Pacino. DiCaprio is one of the best to ever do it. He's incredible. Jake's really good as well. Al Pacino, I'm a little too young for Pacino, but I respect what he's done. Yeah, also, Imavov was getting outstruck by Brennan Allen. So, I have family in Maryville, Indy. Not sure if you heard of the town. Absolutely. That it's like 45 minutes from me. Reverend, yeah, Reverend's incredible. I still like Titanic. I know that might not be cool, but I like Titanic. I don't mind that at all. He did one with Robert De Niro. DiCaprio did. Really good movie. I just watched the new Karate Kid movie, and it was fire. Oh, okay. I heard a lot of people did not like that movie because it's not really a Karate Kid movie. It's more about a guy that owns a pizza or that works at a pizza shop. But I'm glad you liked it. I saw Karate Kid too. What do you think of the most overrated movies? Ooh, Halloween, for sure. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, for sure. The first ones. I'm not a fan of Will Ferrell movies. There's a very few that I like. Trying to think what else. I would probably say that. Ever been to an Indianapolis 500? I have. I've been there one time with my dad. It was pretty cool. John Jones needs to come back and show Tom what wrestling is. I agree. Imavov knocks Hamzat out in round 2. No, he doesn't. He's not going to be able to stop those takedowns. It's some southern part of Indiana, that borders Kentucky. I forgot the name of the town. Well, I know it's Michigan City, LaPorte, Michigan City, Valpo, Maryville. think you keep going. It's Cherylville. You India man? Nope. Underwhelmed. Have you ever seen Interstellar? A lot of people think it's a good, very good movie, but I found it's kind of slow and overwhelming. Underwhelming. I absolutely love that. I don't know if you have kids, but Interstellar is, to me, incredible. Matthew McConaughey is so goddamn good. Like in, oh man, the one he's playing an AIDS survivor. Incredible movie. He's such a good actor. Even his romance ones, he's really good in. Yeah, I like that movie, but that's fair. Do you think Anthony Hernandez is going to beat Reiner? Yes, I do. I haven't. Have you been on the glass pipe? No, never. That's fucking weird. You Bangladesh man? Nope. Fluffy has no chance. Yes, he does. I also didn't like Joker. I hate Joker. U.S. Wrestling's down. MMA is dead. Fair. Why are fighter winning on one top fight and asking for a title shot? It's the biggest bullshit. Okay, that's fair. Who got better skills in your opinion, Islam or Hamzat? Islam. Have you been on the... Dude, Hunter, you keep asking the same stuff. Not even a little bit. Yeah, Islam for sure. Islam for sure. Yes. Islam for sure. Best moment this weekend was watching Craig Jones put Chael to sleep in 15 seconds. Yeah, shocker. Bro, I used to do wrestling and I have fun at first, but then I realized that I am too weak for it. I mean, you have to keep working at it to be really, really good at it. Yeah, the Joker movie was horrible. People act like it's deep film, but it's not. Yeah, my like when I seen the trailer for it, I was like, I don't need to see Joker at work. Also, to me, you're never gonna beat what Heath Ledger did to it. Never. I mean, it's incredible. So. Nah, but what I'm asking is, have you been on it? Dude, Jesus, Hunter, you'll just get timed out. MMA fan base is very hypocritical sometimes. Brandon, 100% correct. 100% correct. And it's not even like people can have their opinions, it's fine, but when you say something they don't like, then they're like, fuck you, you're stupid. Then it's a problem. It's cool though. If you were a judge, how many years would you give to Jesus? I would give him a long time. I'd give him a long time. I would also give him a buttload of counseling, anger management. I would never allow him to fight professionally ever again. Yeah. Is Kyle Imavov 50-50? Yeah. I think Kyle wins, but it's 50-50. Samu, how is he cool? He sucks. What are you talking about? What are we doing here? He sucks. Absolutely sucks. Nothing cool about him at all. Nothing. That's depressing. How? What do you recommend to someone who wants to get in fighting sport as a hobby? It shouldn't be a hobby. It should be your job. But just consistency. That's the biggest thing with whatever you're doing. I think Rafael Viziev is the lock of the year. I don't think so. Because if Charles can grapple, he beats Viziev. If he doesn't, he's in trouble. Rafa, David Martinez, who do I have? I kind of go with Martinez because it's short notice, but it might just be like a trap, and it might just be Rob. He looked good against Gene, even though he sucker punched him after he faked a glove touch. But it might be Martinez. It just really might be Martinez. You see signs, Melissa Croden? Oh, yeah. Who do you have in Kai versus Imavov? Kai. I've been following his streams. He just got anger issues. It doesn't matter if you follow his streams. He sucks. You can't. That's not an excuse. What? I feel like Jones would have fought Tom. He was fans who didn't push ducking BS, and Tom should have addressed the fans to relax instead of riding along with it. Of course he's going to ride along with it. Of course. I know someone that does Muay Thai. That's awesome. I'm going to put money on Kai. Let's go. And Taekwondo. Yeah, whatever you're doing, just be consistent at it. If Dakota comes to the UFC, the featherweight division is stacked. Yes. She is so fun to watch. She's so good. She hasn't really been tested yet. I'd like to see that a little bit more before she comes to the UFC, but I really believe Diego Lopez is pull it off against Jean. Okay, okay, okay. Manel says his fight news. Who do you think it's against? Gosh, I don't really know who it could be, to be honest, unless it's somebody like Moreno, because the Taira Moreno fight, I don't think is actually even announced yet. It has to be somebody like that. Maybe Royval. Maybe Royval. I don't know. Karate is useless in MMA. I don't think so. Because Wonderboy does, and he does it well. Have you tried UFC 5? Yes, I'm not a fan. Depends on the fighter. Yeah, yeah. Manuel versus Kaya Sakura trilogy. Yuck. It's just a money grab scheme set up on Rampage. That doesn't even make sense. That legitimately doesn't make any sense. How would that even make sense? Money scheme to what? Rampage doesn't need to do anything. It has nothing to do with him. It's his 25-year-old son. What? Craziness. Just absolute craziness. What's your favorite game of all time? I'm going to probably say Mafia 2. It's his son, damn. So, the fuck does that have to do with anything? Rampage doesn't have to pay nothing. It's his 25-year-old kid. He did it. Run down the fight card. Canelo smashes Crawford? No. Go with Spirit? What? What's up, Roger? Appreciate you. He would, that's my point. I mean, sure, but I wouldn't. It's not my fucking fault. Run down the fight card? Like who my picks are? I have the playlist pinned on the comment or the chat. What my personal thoughts are. Alfonso, it's a stupid fucking fight. Davis is still a better boxer, but he's so much smaller than Paul. Nate Diaz said he would like to compete in the trilogy with Conor. I mean, it's very possible. I don't like it, but it's possible. Do you think Kaya will get the title shot if he wins? No, I'm pretty sure they said RDR Hernandez is the title eliminator. Do you like Messi? I don't really know anything about him. Ruffy might get fraud checked. Possible, but how many shots can Saint Denis take? He's going to get hit. I don't want that. I don't bet on that. I wouldn't mind Diaz McGregor for a third time. I agree. I don't know. Cristiano Ronaldo. I've heard of him. I don't really know any. I don't watch soccer. Y'all build the most OP martial arts combo for MMA. What's that? Boxing and Muay Thai. Okay. I mean, how's your takedown defense? Because just because you have boxing and Muay Thai doesn't mean you can stop takedowns and stuff. I don't know. You still didn't answer, Entertainment. If the thing is boxing footwork is my takedown defense, that does not work. What are we talking about? What? Even when Thompson was in his prime with his footwork, he was still getting taken down. What? Boxing's your footwork. No. No. It's ground. GSP. The best? I mean, one of them. Karate agility would work, though. No. Because he said even MVP, he still gets taken down at time. Yeah, George St. Pierre. Yeah, one of the best, for sure. One of the best. Picks-wise, though, I have Bannon, Andreas, Robert, Sam, Axel Sola, Ante, Omar, Robert, Chieta, Kai, Modestus, Jones, Ruffy, and Kai. Love GSP? Absolutely. Have you had injuries while training? No. No. No, 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 no. How do you feel about Tony winning? Cool. Cool. I thought the referee was extremely fast, but cool. Who should Emmanuel Sosa fight next? The problem is, you don't, like, what's he going to do, fight at 185? I believe that's where Sosa's at, is 185. I mean, trying to think who you could give him. Let's do... Oof. Let's do Ismail Nurdiev. 55. Man, Jesus Christ. 55. You're right, because I looked that up. I don't even... Sorry. 55. Holy shit. Let's do somebody a little bit lower, obviously, but gosh, trying to think. You know, fought for a while. You could do him, Moda, Nicholas Moda. You could do him against Nicholas Moda. You could do him against Wang Zhu. Slava Claus, you could do him against. Rocco got knocked out as expected. Yeah, as expected. Tony peppered Salt. Yeah, Salt didn't do anything. Remember at wrestling practice, I got injured in my wrist while doing Hoke. Who's the next GOAT in your UFC opinion? GOAT? I mean, I don't know. The closest person on that track right now is Islam, Pantoja, and Marab. But the youngest person, I believe, is Islam. But it really depends on how much longer they keep fighting. Let Manuel step in and fight Tom Nolan if he needs a new opponent. Ooh, I love that fight, Colostrum. Love that fight. 100%. But I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shoot. I hope I liked that fucking super chat. Yes, I did. Whew. Again, thank you so much, Lolita. GOAT status denied if he loses the JDM. No. No. I don't know if this is official, but Tim Elliott versus Alex Perez, who do you think wins? I like Tim Elliott. I think he made that fight a lot of fun, but Perez is the stronger boxer. He is a good wrestler. He was submitted by Pantoja, but I don't think Tim Elliott is Pantoja. Probably, without watching tape again, for Perez, I'd probably pick Perez. Who do you want to see Mauricio Barboza fight next? Oh, gosh. I got to look see who that is. Mauricio Barboza. Oh, he got the TKO on Contender Series. What's his name? Marcio. 17-2 is crazy. He has such a fun style, too. And he's only 27. Holy shit. Holy moly. 16 finishes. Has been TKO'd, though. Like Gabriel Santos finished him. Luis Felipe finished him. Hasn't been finished in 3 years, though. Almost 3 years. And Damian Wilson's just not good. Like, that's the reality of that. But he's another guy. Fights at 45 with a 70 and a half inch reach, 5'6". I mean, 45 is just asking for this guy to come down. Let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit. You could do him versus Kyle Nelson. You could do him against Andre Fili, Fernando Padilla. You could do him against... You could do a rematch with him and Gabriel Santos, to be honest. Sadiq Youssef could even fight him. 3-fight losing streak seems crazy. Wow. Jamal Emmers also you could do. The next GOAT will be winning 3 belts. I don't think so. I gotta go. I sub, bro. Appreciate you, Mauricio and Nathaniel Wood. That's interesting. Nathaniel Wood's been on a bit of a streak, but that's interesting. Renia, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, what's up? By the way, happy for Tony. Now time to retire, but we know he won't. Yeah. Correct. Tony looked good. Jamal is about to fight Austin Bashi. Austin Bashi just fought. What are you talking about? Is Austin Bashi coming back already? That's sick if he is. I like it a lot. Apparently, 4th fight on 323, Steve Erceg versus Charles Johnson. I'd love it if that fight happens. Love it. In my opinion, John and Nate is the most good to watch, and the way they fight. Do you agree? I wouldn't say they're the most fun to watch, but they're awesome. To me, John's the best fighter of all time. But that's awesome. But they are awesome, yes. Yes. I think Yuri is a better opponent for Ankalaev than Alex. I don't, but fair. I'm involved by round 3 KO. Maybe. Who should Andre Lima fight next? Andre Lima. You talking about fucking the guy who got bit? Why am I forgetting his name? Andre... Jesus. Lima. Yeah. 11-0. He has to be... flyweight. There's no fucking rankings. Destroyed Daniel Perez, who looked decent in his fight before. Where is he ranked? Flyweight. Where is he ranked? Andre Lima. So he's 23rd. He's gone down a spot, which makes no sense to me. Let's do him and Cody Durden. Or you could do him against Samajari. You could also do him versus Tager on a 4-fight win streak. That might be the fight, to be honest. Bro, why did you pick Aaron Pico? Because, well, for one, he looked good. Took him down twice, rocked him early in the fight, just got caught. I mean, it's the reality of what happened. I wouldn't mind Conor versus Tony in boxing since we didn't get in MMA. I think that'd be very bad for both guys. Was beating Murphy's ass until he got knocked out. Yeah, he was doing good. Correct. People like to forget that happened because he got knocked out. I mean, he looked good before the finish. Asu Alambeya versus Amir. Who do you think is winning? Asu. I don't trust Amir. I don't trust him. To be honest. I like Asu in that matchup. 100%. Got it, yeah. I hope Tony just stops. Same with Luke. Like, what the fuck else was going to happen? Same with Holloway Topuria. Holloway was beating him until he got knocked out. Correct. Outstriking him. Outlanding him. Correct. 100%. He just got caught coming in. It's what it is. Is Thierry going to sub Moreno? I think so. I think so. I think if it goes 5 rounds, Moreno wins the decision. But yeah, I think Taira, I think honestly catches him with something and submits him. First time Moreno's going to be finished. Holloway is still in denial about it. No. Do you think featherweight Max Holloway would beat Diego Lopez? Yes. Max versus Hooker could be fun. It could be fun, but I think Max beats up Hooker. I really do. Just because how much Hooker likes to be hit or is okay with being hit. I like Max. I like Max in that. In a rematch, I really Holloway beats Topuria. Holloway is a beast at 55. Yeah, I think that's his hardest fight. Which of your UFC fights so far? Nazim Sadikov, Nicholas Moda. Pico is good though, dude. Is still young. He just needs to be patient. Again, he was winning. I mean, he needs to be patient, but got him to the dancers doing what he did. He hadn't been knocked out in 6 years. I mean, Murphy can say what he wants. I'm going to use his aggression. Sure, but you were losing. You were getting beat up. So, Max beats Hooker. Hooker's a bit off. Yes. D-Rod versus Burns, Apex co-main event. Who do you think is winning? It depends what Burns shows up. Probably D-Rod, because I don't like this Burns. But, yeah. Come on, I heard him speak about it like it was a fluke. Well, that's just because, again, he knows he can beat him. It's not a fluke. He understands it's not a fluke, but he understands he can beat him. And again, if you look at it, he can. He's the one guy that's gone toe-to-toe with him. Yo, Chase, what's up, buddy? What's up? I didn't get the notification. How long have you been live for? 52 minutes. Holloway's a legend, but he will lose again to Topuria. Okay. Can't say he was winning when the fight barely started. What are you talking about? It went, 3 minutes? He had 2 takedowns in those times, ripping nasty body shots, dropped him within the first 10 seconds. What are you talking about? You can't say it didn't get started. What are you talking about? I can say he looked good in the beginning of the fight. Obviously, he was winning the beginning of the fight. It went over 3 minutes. That's half of a round. What are you talking about? BC, yeah. Burns said the hardest hitter he has ever faced is JDM. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ateba versus Kopylov, who wins? Ateba. Because he's going to pressure Kopylov, and Kopylov does not do well with pressure. We caught the 2 people we were doing that to the house. They were arrested Wednesday night. Oh, shit. Hell yeah, Chase. That's awesome, buddy. Like JDM just punished you with every punch. Yep. Bro, also everyone gets picks wrong. Why is it a big deal that he picked Pico? Yeah. And also, if you watched my video talking about it, I said I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to pick Pico. Murphy may win this, but I'm going to go with Pico. He's the X factor to me. Because there's pressure. We've seen Murphy get hit. We've seen him get hurt. We've seen him get dropped. So I picked Pico. If you watched my video, you see why I picked him. It's very clear. Anyone with eyes can see Pico beating up Murphy. Yeah. What did they do to your house? Where the fuck is Kelvin Gastelum? He's fighting Nicholas Stoltzfus. Is JDM training with Craig Jones going to help him against Islam? It'll help certain positions for sure, but what's not going to help him is like the position where Islam submitted Renato. That's not going to help. No training with Craig Jones every once in a while is going to help. That's just reality. Because he picked a UFC newcomer that's never fought a good fighter to beat an undefeated, proven UFC fighter. Well, I was picking him over the aspect of like Dan Ige dropping him really bad. Multiple people, him getting hurt in his debut. And a lot of people have been able to hit him, stun him. Edson Barboza hurt him as well. I said in my video, it was a risk, but I like Pico. And again, Pico was winning. It was over half of a round. Like that's really, bro, it's trash. He's 17-1. Gaslam 85, yeah. I feel sorry for the next guy Pico fights in the UFC. He's gonna take out all that aggression. Yes, he will. There's been so much shit going on. Dude, I hope you're doing well, Chase. Mixed martial artist? What's up, buddy? You watch? What the hell is that? I heard he was good till I saw one of his fights. That doesn't even make sense. He's won all of his fights. Cho got subbed to sleep. Shocker. Borralho was training Tracy Cortez. I hope Aaron smashes Cortez. I agree. Hamza would maul him. I agree with that, yes. But I think the hardest fight for Hamza is Kai. So I don't think he would maul him. But I'm not going to talk about it. We're here for MMA. I talk about MMA now. That's it. Again, I hope it's going well. I hope stuff's getting better for you. Yeah, Chael Sonnen, Craig Jones Invitational. Oh yeah, I did not watch that. No, I heard about it, but I did not watch it. Yeah, I wasn't impressed by the fight. How does that not make sense? What fight? How are you not impressed? Do you know grappling? Okay. I believe they should do Pico versus Cater or Ige, both winnable fights for Pico, especially Cater. I agree. I agree with that. Oh, Val versus Whaley, who do I have? I lean towards Whaley, but Val's great. Chael Sonnen got smashed. Yeah, I'm a black belt. Okay. Okay, if you're a black belt and you don't like Kai's grappling, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have to be any belt to know that, but I've had an amateur fight. So, I've also fought. So, no, I was saying I'm not going to talk about it with him. I talk about it with you, and that's it. I told him more here to talk about him. Okay. We never seen Whaley at 125. Correct. MMA. Chance, I just said it. I said none. And I don't have to have any to know what they're doing on the ground. Danny is more proven and has a better resume than Pico. Why do you always bring up Dan Ige? Because what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Lerone Murphy fought Dan Ige, was dropped by Dan Ige. I keep saying that. Edson Barboza dropped Lerone Murphy. The first guy that Lerone Murphy fought, he went to a draw with, hurt him as well. He gets hit. He does get hurt. What? I got Alexander Volkov beating Alexander Volk beating Murphy too. I agree with that. Who has fought nice, bad fights? What? Okay. Truly Islam and Hamza fight of the year? Sure. Volk is going to be too smart for Murphy. I agree. He's too well-rounded for Murphy, yes. I bet I destroy you. You're not even that good, and you act like you are. Okay. But I was just trolling at this point. Correct, Taryn. I'd rather see Gene Silva fight for the belt if he beats Lopez. I agree. He's been way more dominant in his performances. Way more. Way more, for sure. Again, in the chat pinned comment right here is the playlist for UFC Paris. Check it out, like it, dislike it. It's the same shit. Subscribe, comment. It helps push the fucking videos and stuff. Crazy Mobzar isn't getting Volk. Shouldn't get Volk. He keeps pulling out of fights. Shouldn't. Him versus Pico would have been incredible. Look up Drew Vanderland versus Kofi Amon. You'll see 11 years ago when I was a purple belt. 11 years ago? Okay. Gene Silva will be champion. I don't know if Gene beats Volk. Volk is very elusive, but he does get hit, so yeah. Do you think Batista will beat Umar? No. Pico was beating his ass, bro. Who the fuck cares? Murphy baited him and knocked his ass out quick. Doesn't matter what he did, he lost. It doesn't matter what he did, he lost. 3 minutes and 15 seconds, Pico was beating him up. That doesn't matter to a guy that's going to be fighting for a title because he won, because he knocked out. What happened before doesn't matter. Come on. Jesus. Batista ain't beating Umar. Correct. Is Lerone for sure fighting for the belt next? I fucking hope not. Free Raja sucks. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? He sucks. Free him. But it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. Thank you guys so much. Lolita, thank you. Colostrum, appreciate you. Bro, just fun conversations. Chase, appreciate you, buddy. Taryn, appreciate you. Actually, Taryn, you know what? Welcome to the family. Lolita, thank you, thank you. Again, appreciate you, Morales, Buckley, Morales, all goddamn day. Spinning elbow was pretty exciting, sure was. The Roan is boring. Lawmaker knocks out Taporia. You goddamn right he does. Sorry, made it late. Didn't get no notification. Hopefully make it earlier next time. I'll be live again tomorrow. Again, check out the videos in the playlist here. Got them all done before the live stream. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.